Dusty roads, dusty diary. The hotel loomed, a silhouette against the dying light, casting long shadows that seemed to whisper secrets of the past. Weary from travel, I just wanted rest. My bones ached, and my mind was clouded with fatigue. The old woman at the desk, her face a roadmap of wrinkles, handed me a key. Room 303. Her eyes held stories untold. The room was musty, air thick with the scent of forgotten time. The furniture, draped in dust, seemed to echo with memories. Dust motes danced in the weak light filtering through heavy drapes, creating an almost ethereal atmosphere. Under the chipped vanity table, half hidden, lay a small, leather-bound diary. It seemed to call out to me. Drawn to it, I picked it up, its worn leather cool against my palm. The cover was cracked, hinting at its age. The first few pages detailed mundane activities, trips to the market, the price of tea, complaints about the weather. Ordinary, unremarkable. Yet, there was something oddly captivating about the simplicity of those entries. Whispers from the pages. Days bled into weeks in the diary's faded ink. A name, Amelia, appeared frequently, her life unfolding in simple entries. Then, a shift. The writing changed, becoming more urgent, frantic. One entry chilled me to the bone. It described me, my arrival, my appearance, even the mud-splattered bag I carried. It spoke of my weariness, my desire for rest. Impossible. This diary, penned years ago, spoke of me as if I were here, now. My heart pounded against my ribs. Unease coiled in my stomach, cold and heavy. The mirror of the diary. Each subsequent entry mirrored my actions, my thoughts, as if the diary was alive, recording my every move. A walk through the hotel gardens, a conversation with the gardener about the wilting roses. Every detail was captured, even my dinner of bread and soup, described with chilling accuracy, left me unnerved. The diary knew my movements before I did, predicting my actions with eerie precision. A sense of unreality washed over me, blurring the lines between my life and the diary's entries. Was I not in control? Was this some elaborate prank orchestrated by unseen hands? But the diary's next entry, scrawled in a hand shaking with fear, shattered any hope of a joke, revealing a deeper terror. It spoke of a presence, a darkness, something tethered to the hotel, something evil lurking in the shadows. My gaze darted to the old clock on the nightstand. 11 p.m. The diary's final entry, barely legible, loomed large in my mind. 3 a.m. It watches. It waits. It comes. Fear, sharp and cold, pierced through the growing unease. I paced the room, each tick of the clock a hammer, blow to my sanity. Outside, the wind howled, a mournful cry that echoed my growing terror. 3:16 a.m. An arbitrary time, yet in the context of the diary, it felt weighted, significant, a deadline. But a deadline for what? The hours crawled by, each minute feeling like an eternity. Sleep, even a wink, remained elusive. My mind raced with thoughts I couldn't control. Every creak of the floorboard, every sigh of the wind, sent shivers down my spine. The house seemed alive, whispering secrets. The diary lay on the nightstand, a silent oracle, of doom. 2 a.m. Its presence was both comforting and terrifying. The shadows in the room seemed to lengthen, twist, taking on menacing shapes. My pulse quickened. Was I imagining things? Or was something truly there? Was the diary playing tricks on my mind? 2:45 a.m. The minutes dragged on, each one more torturous than the last. My breath caught in my throat. Fear gripped me, making it hard to breathe. Each second stretched. An eternity. Time seemed to mock me, moving slower and slower. The air grew heavy, thick, with an unseen presence. Something was wrong, deeply wrong. I could feel it in my bones. The clock chimed, each clang a death knell in the stillness of the room. 3 a.m. My heart pounded against my ribs, a frantic drumbeat. The air crackled with anticipation. Silence. Nothing happened. Minutes ticked by. Perhaps it was over. Perhaps the diary was wrong. A wave of relief washed over me, leaving me weak and trembling. Then, a sound. A soft, scraping sound from beneath the door. Slow, deliberate. Someone, or something, was outside my door. I sat frozen, every muscle in my body locked in terror. The scraping stopped. Silence, thick and heavy, descended once more. Then, a shadow moved under the door, long and thin, like an outstretched finger. My breath hitched. The shadow lingered for a heartbeat, then vanished. I was alone. But the diary's words echoed in the silence. It watches. It waits. It comes. The diary was right. It was here, and it was only a matter of time before it came for me.